Pingu the Adventurer. Pingu's Dream. One evening, when Pingu was tucked up in bed, Mum read him a story. It was an exciting story about horses, but Pingu was so tired he could hardly keep his eyes open. Suddenly, Pingu sat up. He was sure his bed was starting to move and the picture above him was shaking about. "Help! Help!" he cried. "It's an earthquake!" But nobody heard him. Then a cold wind came blowing through the room. It blew so hard that the igloo took off up into the air, leaving Pingu and his bed behind. "This can't be happening," thought Pingu. Pingu's bed began to rock about, shaking him forwards and backwards. "Stop it!" shouted Pingu. Pingu was even more surprised when the whole bed tipped right up on end. His pillow and sheet were thrown to the ground, but Pingu clung on tight. "You won't throw me off that easily," he cried. Next, the bed seemed to change its mind and walked about on its legs. It started to gallop like a horse. "That's better," said Pingu, beginning to enjoy himself. "I've always wanted to ride a horse." As suddenly as the bed had started to gallop, it stopped. Its legs shortened again and the mattress bent up. "Don't stop!" yelled Pingu, but the bed reared up one last time and then came to a standstill. "I've caught you at last," said a deep, growly voice behind Pingu. Pingu was terrified to see a monster looming up over the ice. "Please don't hurt me," stammered Pingu. "You won't escape," said the monster in a blood-curdling voice. He picked up Pingu's igloo in one paw as if it was as light as a feather. "Help! Mom! Mom!" cried Pingu as the monster came closer and closer. Pingu was so frightened he fell right out of his bed. "I'm feeling hungry, and you'll make a tasty meal," said the monster. "Can't anyone help me? What can I do?" cried Pingu. While the monster sniggered, Pingu got up and ran as fast as he could. Behind him he could hear the monster eating the mattress. "You won't get away! I'll find you wherever you go!" he roared. Pingu ran and ran. The bed was fleeing too. Suddenly, Pingu found himself sliding down a steep slope. "I'm done for," he thought to himself sadly. "What's the matter, Pingu?" said Mum. You were making such a noise that you woke me up." Pingu looked around him.
"I had a terrible dream,"
he explained.
"but I'm all right now. In fact, I've never felt happier to be home."
Thank you for listening.